Bubba Duke is here and plays his game. Looking to rock and take his fame. Loves to drive that General Lee every Sunday with OMD. Step up, he's ready for a fight, even when he has an open mic night. Boyness is here, so don't you sweat, cause Bubba Duke and OMB are here to own this set. So sit back and enjoy tonight's best, cause it's time to roar at Boar's Nest. Bubba Duke is here and plays his game, looking to rock and take his fame. Loves to drive that General Lee every Sunday with OMD. Step up, he's ready for a fight, even when he has an open mic night.
And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Turnbuckle Studios proudly brings to you its gaming and entertainment news of the week with your hosts and tag team partners. He's Chris Best, I'm OM Dynamic, and welcome to the Boar's Nest.
Yeah, for once, you are the man on the console.
I am. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, in honor of Super Bowl Sunday, we are going to play the Super Bowl. Seattle and New England. Now, I couldn't pick the stadium, but we are playing on Madden 26. But I digress. I'm rushing. Mr. Best, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. It feels like a normal Sunday for me. Like, this doesn't feel like a superb owl Sunday. It does, because here's the thing. Like, when it comes to the Super Bowl, every year on a Sunday, I do feel like that specialness, the same thing that we get with WrestleMania.
Yep.
I don't feel it this year, and I don't know why.
Well, it's because neither of our teams are in it. The playoffs haven't been huge for us.
But even if my team isn't in it, I'm still like, I still care a little bit, you know? But
yep. So for whatever reason, it just exited me out. I am going to play as Seattle for this game because that is who I am cheering today.
yeah, I kind of want the Seahawks to get there. I'm going to call it the redemption victory, because the last time the Seahawks were in the Super Bowl, it was against the Patriots, who they're playing tonight.
Yep.
And it came down to that last play, and I was just telling OMD this, guys. The Seahawks had the ball. They messed up by deciding to throw the ball within the 5-yard line when they had Marshawn Lynch as their running back. And they should have handed it off to him, because he would have ran the ball in. But what had happened was they made the pass, the Patriots intercepted, and it led to a touchdown.
So here we are. We are at SoFi Stadium, or Levi's Stadium, I guess. And we are actually getting the legitimate Super Bowl. I don't know if we're going to get the Green Day pregame show.
No American Idiot. They did perform that. I didn't get to watch it. I was watching Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers, so I missed the first quarter.
Right. I actually missed about the first 5 minutes, but
I mean, I was more like wanting to wrap myself around in the Battle of Helm's Deep. So
right.
And OMD, as a fellow Lord of the Rings nerd, would understand that.
Yes. So when you actually play this game, and I didn't get it for the Super Bowl here, you can actually change the kickoff meter to go back to the classic.
I missed what it looks like now.
It's the one that looks like the curved L. So you have to hit the A sort of at the top of the meter and at the bottom to get your power and all of that corrected.
I'm honestly going to have to see, because I still don't remember for whatever reason. Is it different from Madden 25?
Yes.
Okay, then I know what you're talking about now.
I'm going to see. Where are my settings in here? Options.
So what are the changes from Madden 25 to Madden 26 that I can expect once I get my hands on this game?
More competition. So even though like I try to play on rookie,
Mm-hmm.
that's why, yes. So I'd rather play on rookie. Classic Madden leader. So there we go. We'll get that back. And as well, when you're passing, you have to get the ball out quicker. When you're looking at the way you remember the scores that you and I used to run up on 25 and 24.
Yeah.
You're not going to run those scores up.
Okay, so it sounds to me that they fixed how the opposing team adapts to your play style.
No, there's actually more adaptation.
That's what I mean by fixing it, because I like that. I like that they do that because it presents more of a challenge and it forces you to actually think about which play you should be running.
Yeah. I
And
try to do a good mix of run and pass.
Yeah, and see, I look at the coach suggestions myself, and that's where I mix it up myself as well.
Right.
But if the coach suggestions, which used to be called Madden suggestions or something like that, if he suggests like a multiple of the same play, or if it's a 4th down and I know we can get it to the 1st down and they want me to kick it, say I'm like 4th and 1, I'm going to change my play at that point because I know I can either run the ball and get that extra yard, or I can throw it downfield to Jamar Chase because I play as the Bengals. So
yes. So I'm going to go this way.
Or if I can't throw it down to Jamar Chase, I'm of course going to throw it down to T. Higgins.
Yes. So I am not familiar with Seattle's playbook at all.
That was a slant play you were running. There's a flag, though. It looked like pass interference.
Yep. I've played 3 games so far as the Dolphins with this.
Mm-hmm. And that's just it with these Madden games. As you're running the ball, pretty dang good. That's the thing with these Madden games, because with Madden 24, if you remember correctly, I got drafted to the Colts when I play, because I do my career mode there.
Right.
And I learned through playing, like, I think it was like 2 seasons with the Colts. I was with them. I learned their playbook like nothing. Then I got traded to the Rams, and holy cow, did it throw me off, you know?
Right.
But for a live update on the score in the game right now, Seattle just got themselves a field goal, so it's down 9-0.
Nice.
They used up all their timeouts, though.
That's okay.
Yeah, there's 11 seconds in the second. Beautiful short pass there. And a touchdown for the Seahawks from A.J. Barner.
Yeah, there's actually seeming to be a little more protection for the Seattle offense than there is when I'm playing as the Dolphins. So there's the classic.
Yeah, see, this is the that's the meter I enjoy myself.
Yeah, so do I.
It's the same style of meter that I will switch to if it's available in PGA games as well.
Right. Now, I have noticed as well, it is a lot harder to force turnovers in this game. Where I used to be able to pick up, 5 or 6 turnovers a game, whether it was 3 fumbles and 3 interceptions, I'm lucky if I get 1. Same thing with getting my 22 sacks.
Okay, that's me too on the defense. I forget who I relied on now for my sacking and on the Bengals now. We'll go old school Madden. When I used to play as the Green Bay Packers, I used to rely on Clay Matthews for my sacks.
Yep.
Wouldn't be able to do that today. Is basically what you're saying, right?
Yeah. Like even in Madden 25, when I'm playing as the Dolphins, I used to be able to come right off the left or the right tackle, at least from where I'm looking.
Yeah, just as you had done, because you did the exact same thing that I do as Clay Matthews or the Bengals, and I gotta look it up now because now I can't remember the guy's name. There was there was a big fuss over his contract before the season. That's the one thing I remember.
Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about too, and I can't give you that.
Trey Hendrickson.
There we go.
Yeah. And believe me, I wish the Bengals. I do wish that the Bengals attempt to keep him.
Yeah. Yes, it is a lot easier for your opposition to pick up first downs and move the ball.
Yeah.
And not as easy to block the field goal in this game.
Yeah, see, on a play like that, I do go for a blitz if they're going to be running the ball on the play you just ran.
See, I try not to do blitzing as much.
Oh no, I do. I do it when I know I can do it. You know what I mean? But I will also go for the cover plays as well.
Oh, absolutely.
So I can spread out my defense just in case they're going to throw the ball. And normally on a third down, they run the ball, or I mean, throw the ball.
Well, the goal line defense seems to be pretty standard for.
Huh. Ran him down.
That one, I guess I don't need the goal line defense now. I can.
You forced a hesitation out of the quarterback there.
I also really try and make sure that no matter what I'm doing, I'm only rushing 4, so that I can always try and keep the rest of my defense back.
Yeah, I try to have like 3 or 4 guys try to rush the quarterback. And then I have like another 3 or 4 hanging out like way in the back just in case a pass is about to go off.
Yep.
And then my blockers to do their thing, you know?
Yeah.
What I also do is I look for who's actually going to make the run at the quarterback and who's being protected from the quarterback as well.
All right.
But if I figure out that I can break through the defense with a player that I'm picking, beautiful. Oh, you're going to make it, dude.
And right after I said it's harder to actually get a field goal block in this game, I block one with the return.
I had a very easy time in Madden 25 getting field goal blocks. I even had an easy time in actually no, I had a harder time in college football 25 doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, Madden 25 was actually really quite easy.
Oh, Bad Bunny making his way out.
The only song I really want to know if he performs is Booker T.
There's a big rumor that he may be coming back to do stuff with the WWE in the future.
As I have heard. Potentially as early as April in Vegas.
I would bring him.
Right?
I would if they put him in a match, I'd watch it.
Bad Bunny versus Logan Paul.
That would actually be a good match, not gonna lie.
It would. That would be money.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm almost tempted to roll it back and go back and watch Damien and Bad Bunny again.
Right? So we've come to the end of the first quarter here.
And it is 14-0. You are 6 points ahead of where the actual Seattle Seahawks are.
Yes.
Or, I'm sorry, 5 points.
5 points. Yes. If Bad Bunny actually plays Booker T live, please tell me if Booker actually shows up as GI Bro.
Well, I mean, that's what I like about these halftime performances, right? They always bring in they always surprise you with people you wouldn't expect to be there.
Yep.
Although I did have to laugh. I think it was a few years ago. I think it was Katy Perry they had headlining the halftime show.
Yep.
And they brought Missy Elliott out. And
Yep.
a lot of the younger audience were like, it's nice that Katy Perry brought someone older to do this song, someone nobody knows, somebody who's not famous. And I'm just sitting there. I'm like, Missy Elliott is a legend in the music
Right.
industry.
My favorite halftime show, though, still has to be Aerosmith.
Oh, I totally forgot they did that. Mine is I can't remember what mine is. Michael Jackson was one of mine. He was the first one to do it, actually.
Yep.
Give me just one moment so I can look this up because I'm trying to remember now.
Yeah, no, for me it was Aerosmith, even though they did end up performing with NSYNC, who I was, of course, not big on at the time, and then Britney.
But you know what? With Steven Tyler, don't be surprised with what the things he does.
Oh no,
because the dude's amazing. And like if Steven Tyler called you and said, "Hey, want to do the Super Bowl together?"
yep,
100% I would do it, even if nobody knew me. I don't care if I can't sing. If Steven Tyler wants me on stage, I'm going to go on stage.
right? Ooh. And I'm going to force a punt.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I remembered now. Super Bowl 56. Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, 50 Cent, all on stage. That was awesome.
It was.
Just to know that Dr. Dre can still drop the beat.
Yep.
That's all I needed to know. And to be fair, I actually did enjoy Lady Gaga's halftime show as well.
Yeah.
She
Oh,
put
I
on
can't
quite
deny
she put
that.
on quite a show.
Yeah, you can never deny that.
Mhm. I think the worst one though that I thought should have been entertaining, but it really wasn't. Maroon 5.
Yeah. I
I li-
completely forgot that they did it.
I like them, but God, that it was bad.
Yeah, see, and I'm not a fan of them, so
Mhm. Now, let me preface that by saying I'm a fan of their work before they went pop.
right.
Because it just when they went pop, it was just too much of the same sound for me.
Yep.
Oh, I like that you do that too. You look at your lines before you hike the ball. So you look for where your best option is to pass before you even throw the pass.
Yep.
Now I know it would make it too easy, but that'd be cool if you could see where the defensive lines would be ending up.
Right.
But as I said, I think that would make the game too easy.
Yeah.
So basically, between Madden 25 and Madden 26, the adjustments that they have made is that it is more competitive. The Cooper Cup, of course, got you the touchdown.
Yep.
Um, other than what was I saying now? Between Madden 25 and Madden 26, the adjustments that they had made is that they made it feel more competitive. The AI adjusts to how you play the game now.
Yep. Bigger playbooks for each team, and there are certain things that I don't like in that aspect. Because there's a lot of my favorite plays now I can't use.
You know what I want to see come to a Madden? Not just to create a team, but to create your own playbook.
Yeah.
I would be all for a create a team in Madden
Yeah.
because because all these other leagues, MLB's has done it now for the show, NHL does it, NBA I think has it now, but every game now has an expansion draft situation.
Yep.
Madden is the only one that doesn't have that.
I think that's actually in here.
So like you can create your own team, create your own stadium because in NHL
Yep.
you can do that as well. I would be all for that.
You were able to do it in well before like the 2020, like between the current lineup of Madden games, you were able to do that.
I
Because I
think that would
remember a buddy of mine having created his own team and his own players.
because I'd create a Canadian NFL team.
Right? And I remember him telling me like his field goal kicker was able to kick a 95-yard field goal.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far with creating. I'd still keep it grounded a little bit. But another thing I wouldn't mind seeing that I think could be cool is because the NFL isn't the only professional football league in this world.
Right.
There's the EFL over in Europe.
Yep.
And then there's Japan's got a professional football league as well. And then, of course, the CFL. And I wouldn't mind seeing integrations from some of those leagues. Like, I would love to see, like, go in as the Toronto Argonauts and go after the Grey Cup or the
Right.
Saskatchewan Riders or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And if
Even
and if
the
and even and if you go into the CFL mode, or it would be have to be a separate mode, you play under CFL rules.
yeah.
Sorry, you were saying?
I would love to see that too. I mean, there's even the can't remember if it's now just the UFL or the USFL, which will kick off next weekend.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't mind them putting out a game as what either as well.
Yeah, I would absolutely be okay with that. All right, so we don't get the Bad Bunny halftime performance here during the game.
No, you probably get Jonathan Coachman talking about the game.
No, Jonathan Coachman is not in this game.
Oh,
As they've even put it, it's a new upgraded halftime show.
yeah, because it used to be just Jonathan Coachman comes in, tells you what's going on around the league, and then that's it.
Yep.
It kind of fell flat for me compared to again the NBA 2K games where you go to a halftime performance and you go to Shaquille O'Neal and his colleagues and you actually see them like in the ESPN room talking.
Right.
Granted, they're saying generic things, but it still looks like a sports presentation.
Yep. Now, unlike Madden 25, I also haven't heard, 3 different commentary teams for games either.
Yeah, and see, that's something I want to see WWE do.
Right.
I'm happy that they changed up the commentary team for 2K26, but I would rather it be, if you're going to be on Raw, if you're going to be doing a match on Raw, you get the Raw commentary team. If you're going to do a match on SmackDown, you get the SmackDown commentary team. If you're going to do a match in NXT, you get the NXT commentary team.
Yeah.
But if you're going to create your own show, then you choose which commentary team you want.
Right.
Okay, so far no Booker T, but I'm pretty sure I just saw Christina Aguilera brought out.
Okay, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. I'm not really focused on the performance. I'm more focused on what's going on here. So
yeah.
And besides, I know that somebody usually uploads the Bad Boy or the concerts afterwards on YouTube.
And yes, it is 4th and 3, and yes, I am going for it.
Yeah, see, anything below 5 yards, I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
Even though I'm in my own zone.
Or are you running a Hail Mary play? You are.
You might. Oh.
Turnover on downs.
Yeah. Oh, well. It happens.
Of course, Bad Bunny had to flaunt the Grammy.
So you can see, normally I would have, 5 or 6 sacks by now, but even then it's the Super Bowl, so you can't count on that. Plus, I'm using teams that I'm not familiar with.
Yeah, and that's the other thing too, because in Madden 25, like I'm playing through a season with the Bengals,
right,
as the full team, but in the my career mode, I'm the number one quarterback for the Buccaneers.
right.
So it's quite the adjustment even in that game for me to go from the Bengals playbook to the Buccaneers playbook.
Absolutely.
And believe me, guys, I am trying to get myself off of the Buccaneers, but I signed a 3-year contract, so. Plus, it's also my rookie year. I probably don't have that much pull yet.
There's the sack. Yeah, this game, it's also not as easy to return a punt for a touchdown.
I've never found it easy to return a punt off of a
Oh, no.
touchdown. Anyways, I find it easy for me though sometimes to return a punt off of the kickoff, or to
Yeah.
return a touchdown off the kickoff.
Yep.
Because what I'm looking for when I know which kicker or which returner is going to be doing it, I look for like where the defense is going to be, and then I run the opposite way.
Yeah.
Plus, I sometimes deke out the entire defense when they're all going after me, and I find my way around them somehow.
So I will say this, and again, this is still me not being overly comfortable with Seattle. Miami's running back, it's a little easier, though I am still doing good yardage.
Oh no, another turnover.
Yep. I'm not even going to challenge that one because there's no point. It would not get overturned.
I'm actually glad you brought up challenging plays, because in MLB The Show 26, they have now introduced that you can challenge the play now.
Yeah, you can still challenge the play in 25.
But there's in 26 though there's penalties if the play doesn't go your way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it affects how you play the game afterwards.
Okay.
Basically, it forces you to pick and choose how you challenge the play.
Okay.
And what I mean by that too is you can challenge the play when you want to challenge the play. It doesn't recommend you to challenge the play.
Right.
Like in previous games it has.
Yeah.
Get Apple Music 3 months for free. I do have that option with my PlayStation 5. I'm not going to take advantage of it yet.
And we just got an interception.
Beautiful.
Little deeper than I would have liked, but c'est la vie.
And he's not quoting his favorite Bewitched song, people.
I am not.
So the halftime show is over now. I don't think, yeah, the halftime performances are only like 20 minutes, half an hour.
Yeah, it still seems shorter than normal.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. We are coming up to 3/4 time. Normally, I play this game at 10-minute intervals for the quarters, but tonight, just for time's sake, I chose to do the 8 minutes.
And see, that's about the length I play my games at. That's probably why my scores aren't as high as yours.
Right.
if I played at the 10-minute or the full 60-minute game, yeah. And that's something I want to do one of these days with a sports title is I want to live stream like an entire like game, like the entire 15-minute quarters or whatever. Or if I'm gonna do NASCAR, I would like to stream the entire race or something like that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Actually, I think what could be fun one day is if we took one of those games and we played the entire not necessarily played the entire game, but put computer up against computer and did like a whole game that way.
Yep.
I think that might be fun.
Well, once we figure out the what our final score is here, we will check the simulation as well and see what that says for who wins this game. Yeah, I better be safe on this one.
All right, Snoop Dogg doing a commercial for the Olympics. Oh yeah, they're promoting NBC's coverage of the Olympics.
Oh, yeah.
Because for anybody who's still trying to look for the Super Bowl, it's on NBC this year.
Yes, it is.
I think that's an interesting concept for what they do with the Super Bowl, because every year they allow all of the major networks, the 4 major networks in the States, to have the Super Bowl once every 4 years or something like that.
Yeah.
So this year it's NBC. Next year it might be CBS or ABC or even Fox. And I think that's cool because the reason why they do it is so that they allow each network to just share the viewership essentially.
Yeah.
And what I notice each network does though every year, and it's a smart move, I think, is they promote all their new shows.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Actually, there's one thing I definitely remember about the first Super Bowl I watched. I don't remember the teams who played in it or anything like that. Might have been
Right.
Green Bay because it was in '96. But I remember that was the first time I laid eyes on the Lost World Jurassic Park for a trailer.
Okay.
I remember they showed that in the Super Bowl, and I remember running upstairs and saying to my aunt, "There's a new Jurassic Park movie coming this summer. We're going to theaters to watch it."
Yep. I got to start being a little bit more patient on this because I do notice that in this game I try and rush things a little bit much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm glad you're not hanging out in the pocket a lot because that could be dangerous. Now, when I'm also on the offense, my eyes, I do have my usual guys I pass to, as I mentioned, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, but my eyes still dart around the field to look for who that open guy is,
Yep.
Because there are times when I can't get Jamar Chase open or I can't get T. Higgins open. So that's when I got to go to my short yardage plays.
All right. Well, I've just added a field goal. I'm actually struggling on 4th down in this game, which is not normal for me. But again, that's just the level that this game is up to.
Yeah, and as you said, you've only played 3 games. Oh, jeez. You only played 3 games of this so far, and it does take a minute. If you're going from one year to the next, it does take a minute to adjust to the new things that are in the game.
Yes.
I know a lot of people are like, well, I don't notice that between each year's sports games. Believe me, I notice it because I'm one of those players that will dig in deep and try to figure everything out about the sports game.
Right. And you know what? There's a lot of times that I do complain about the annual sports games because it's not a lot has changed.
Yeah.
This year with Madden, yes, it's all seemingly little stuff, but it's still a fair bit has actually changed.
Yeah, I mean, if you were going to load up, like, say you were going to load up Madden 19 and then play that and then play Madden 26, you would notice a difference for
Oh,
sure.
100% you would.
Mm-hmm. I only said Madden 19 because that's the last Madden game I actually bought. All the other Maddens I've played since then have been only because I've subscribed to EA Play off and on to play them.
Right.
And with the way things are going, I might actually be able to officially afford to keep EA Play, and I'll talk to you about that after the stream because that's a personal thing.
Yes.
But fifth Super Bowl without a touchdown and a half.
Oh, they're going to go for it. I guess they kind of have to. They are down by 24 with 2.5 minutes to go.
Yeah, this is where that wasn't a bad attempt. I will not lie there. It looks like a holding. I can't tell if that was offense holding. Wow.
So I'm, of course, declining the penalty. I want to try and get my running back.
No. Oh, I was going to say, wait, why'd you do that? Because I thought you were on defense for a second.
Yeah, no, I was able to switch back to offense here. So I'm just looking to see if they have one of my favorite plays. Not under counter, they don't. Okay.
I would have ran out of right up the middle because I'm pretty sure the middle looked pretty open to me.
The middle is always the fastest to actually close off in this game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because I have, on Madden 25, I have no issues running the ball up the middle sometimes.
Oh, I know, and I've had that as well. But at the same time, it's very, very quick for them to close it off. So
yeah. And as you said, if you keep repeating the same plays, the opposing team will adjust and figure out like what you're doing.
Yep.
And that's why I use excuse me. That's why I use the Madden suggestions and I actually flip around because he gives you or the coach suggestions because there's usually like 12 plays at least that I can find in there that I can switch around. The only thing I don't do, and I've been told that I should try and take advantage of it, is flipping the play, you know?
Yep. Which is actually what I'm going to do here.
Yeah. Or calling audibles. I have a hard time with calling audibles.
Yeah, I can understand that. I tend to do that more so on defense than anything.
Mm-hmm. Because if there's one thing that I'm still not quite understanding, like, so keep in mind, guys, I have been playing football games since Madden, or not Madden, NFL 94 and Sega Genesis. I still don't understand how defensive and offensive plays really work at the
Right.
same time. So that's still going to take me a minute to learn, even though, like, because I've officially been a football fan for only 2 seasons.
Right.
I was going to say, oh, did that go in?
I didn't think it did, but I was just going for the first down there.
Because it looked like we can't see it from this play. Couldn't even see it from there. I was going to say it looked like you stepped out.
I'm
But
going to bet we're going to get a booth review.
no. No booth review. Surprised.
Well, I don't think it really would have mattered now because there's 22 seconds to go in the game.
Now, guys, you may have noticed I go a little quiet when OMD does the kick, and I'm only doing that out of respect because I go quiet when I'm doing the kick because I just go like focus mode,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, with this classic meter, it's a lot easier to keep your concentration during it as opposed to the side scrolling meter.
Hmm. But for me, it's like when I do those in other games, especially where it's like I've got to push the X button at a certain time. It's like I gotta focus, and that becomes my mode. I go into like tunnel vision when I see something like that I got to do in the game.
Yep. And there it is.
Could we be seeing this in about an hour's time on TV?
I hope so. I don't quite think it'll be at 31-0 for the actual game, but
Well, no, because they're still at 9-0. But then again, they're only 2 minutes into the third.
yes. I will say this as well about this game. Very up-to-date rosters and coaching.
That's the other thing I because you had mentioned the idea of like not doing multiplayer or annual games for sporting titles. I thought the same thing, but what I would do in that situation is roster updates.
Yep.
If a trade happens to your team, the trade happens in the real game,
Yeah.
in the game you're playing.
Okay, so now we're going to just run a quick simulation here. I'll even give the Patriots home field on this one. Super Bowl.
So are you going to do like a simulate to the end of game thing?
Yep. Once I can actually.
Access the pause menu.
Yep. That's if it will let me access the pause menu.
Oh, I like the TV presentation.
Right? And Oh, see, oh, it does say sim up in the corner, up in the top right corner there, so I might not be able to access the pause menu.
Well, you should be able to pause the game on it. There you go.
There we go. No, you're not going to give me a quick sim. Okay.
Exit to menu. Dang.
So we can't get the simulation there, ladies and gentlemen, but that's okay. We have our predictions. We are both cheering the Seahawks in the real game. And we got the Seahawks win in the Super Bowl here on Madden 26.
Yeah.
So I know you were watching. When you can potentially get EA Play back, as we will discuss later, will this game be available for you so that then maybe on a Wednesday night for the PlayStation Showcase or another situation, we can do this and have our one-on-one game?
That's right. We still have to do that, but okay. So what they usually do on EA Play that I've noticed is that when the new season comes out, that's when the new Madden comes out, the previous year's Madden comes free on EA Play.
Okay.
But I may even consider purchasing this game too. So keep in mind on that one because it's been going on sale a lot lately.
Yes, it has it. And it is really quite an enjoyable game. I'm going to say this, as much as I loved Madden 25, I'm enjoying this one just that much more because there is that level of competition now.
Mm-hmm. And that's to say, though, like if I do that, because there is a bundle that you can buy that gets you college football as well.
Yes.
I might go after the bundle because I do like the college football games too.
Right. I actually had a harder time with college football 25 when I played that. So.
And as you have heard me tell the stories, I stormed through it.
Yes, you did.
Never won a Heisman, though. Should have.
The voters didn't know what they were talking about. You had my vote, Mr. Best.
All right. I appreciate that. But right now, just trying to get a look at to see if the score has changed at all. They're talking about Kenneth Walker right now.
Yes, and I absolutely love Kenneth Walker as a running back.
Yeah.
If I could have Kenneth Walker as a backup or as a second running back in Miami with Achan, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Still 9-0. 4th and 9 for Seattle.
Okay. Yes, actually, I do have the game back on here now. So. But I don't know if there's a clear-cut winner right now in this game for the MVP or if it's just going to be the two defenses.
Yeah, I can't make heads or tails because it's these low-scoring games, right, that are that make it hard to pick who that clear-cut MVP could be. It might even be Seattle's kicker because that's the second field goal that he's gotten for them that I've seen.
The fourth field goal.
Oh, fourth. Okay, so it might be the kicker for Seattle.
Right?
He's the one that's keeping the hope alive for Seattle at this moment.
Yes, he is. I was just going to ask you something and I lost it.
Doesn't that always suck when you've got something on your mind that you want to say, and then the moment you go to like say it, you're like, oh crap, I forgot what I was going to say now.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, piece of advice, don't get old.
Yeah. Don't get old and unhealthy like me and OMD here.
That's right.
Mm. But on that note, I think I'm going to hop on the PlayStation thing now that they're in a commercial,
Yes.
just to take a quick gander on the cost right now on PlayStation for Madden.
Speaking of looking at things in the stores, let's run some ads.
Let's do it.
The Turnbuckle Studios store is open for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Get the merch and represent the best from the shows you watch on a weekly basis. Multiple styles to choose from with over 10 products available. Don't get left out and pick up all your favorites today. Find us at turnbucklestudios.org.
A Turnbuckle affiliation program is looking for more people. If you have passion level for pro wrestling, sports, video games, or something else, then Turnbuckle Studios is the place to be. If you have ever wanted to pursue content creation and want to join our team, then we would love to have you. Check out turnbucklestudios.org or contact us by email today because your future is now, and we want you to tap in.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. All times are in Eastern Time. Monday nights you get the Locker Room Breakdown at 7 p.m., followed by the Raw Patrol at 8 p.m. Tuesday brings you the flagship show Turnbuckle Talk at 8:05 p.m. Wednesday we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. All times are in Eastern Time. Monday nights you get the Locker Room Breakdown at 7 p.m., followed by the Raw Patrol at 8 p.m. Tuesday brings you the flagship show Turnbuckle Talk at 8:05 p.m. Wednesday we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Thursday we go TNA as we brace for Impact at 9 p.m. On Fridays, join us for the SmackDown Security Detail at 8 p.m.
And ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for the technical difficulties with our calendar of events. But that's everything we have. We do have a number of shows coming up each and every night of the week for you here at the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program. And as you can meet the team, Mr. Best, myself, Bubba Duke, Chris Parrish, and Carl Carafel. Watch our latest weekly live episodes and get our socials. Under the host section, head over to the Help Wanted, hit the join button, send us your credentials, tell us how you can help us, how we can help you, and we can sit down as a collective and figure out the right fit. And lastly, ladies and gentlemen, please head over to our shop, support your favorite shows, your favorite podcasters, wear what we wear. All of the proceeds come back into our studios to give you a better experience. Now, Mr. Best, before we head on out of here, where can the people find you?
Well, before the people can look for me, I did find out, and it just clicked into me because you got this through EA Play. I too can get it free on EA Play as long as I have the subscription. But if I wanted to buy it, it's $27 on sale right now. But you can find me at my Linktree, lanktr.ee/Chris_best83. Now over to you, dude.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for me on the socials, it is my Linktree, linktr.ee/OMD show. And ladies and gentlemen, we would like to remind you the world is better with you in it. From all of us here at the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program and the Boar's Nest, to those of you out there wherever you are. Good night, good luck, we out.
Bubba Duke is here and plays his game. Looking to rock and take his fame. Loves to drive that General Lee. Every Sunday with OMD. Step up, he's ready for a fight. Even when he has an open mic night. Boyness is here, so don't you sweat. Cause Bubba Duke and OMB are geared to own this set. So sit back and enjoy tonight's best. Cause it's time to roar at Boar's Nest. Bubba Duke is here and plays his game. Looking to rock and take his fame. drive that General Lee. Every Sunday with O&D. Step up, he's ready for a fight, even when he has an open mic night.